Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of a TV series Little House on the Prairie 1974-1983 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Caroline Ingalls, despite all the difficulties, she tries to bring home comfort and create harmony. She is characterized by the manifestation of patience and devotion to her loved ones, trying not to lose optimism. She was played by Karen Russell. Carrie Ingalls, Rachel Lindsay Greenbush, is quite a lively and energetic girl, like most of the children who surround her. She doesn't lose courage in difficult situations and first tries to solve the problem on her own, and only then, if necessary, seek help. Andy is part of the Gary family, able to provide support to friends and like to be in a good mood, and is also not devoid of inner strength. He makes good progress in his studies, knows how to learn life lessons, and cherish family values. Carrie Ingalls is a sweet girl with a kind disposition who has a childlike directness and responds to various situations with sincerity. She's able to show determination and also displays a heightened curiosity. The role is performed by Sydney Greenbush. Mary Ingalls is responsible and has a mature outlook on life. After losing her sight, she also shows her inner core, didn't break under the pressure of circumstances, and even began to support others with similar situations. Played by Melissa Sue Anderson. Harriet Olson is the legal wife of Nels, who could often come into conflict with the locals, but especially often with Laura. She can be narcissistic, and her appearance often attracts attention. Tends to be dramatic and decisive. Played by Catherine McGregor. Nels Olson is kind-hearted, not pampered, knows how to work physically, and provides people in his town with the necessary goods in his store. He has an open nature and is quite assertive. Played by Richard Bull, who died in 2014 of pneumonia. Willie Olson, Jonathan Gilbert, is not the kind of person whose personal qualities can be quickly recognized even without communicating. Outwardly, he may be unflappable, but harbors a selfish, a spiteful nature and not infrequently causes conflict among his peers. Dr. Hiram Baker, in addition to his direct medical duties, also helps people not only by providing support, but also by giving oral advice in matters of the soul. He is not without resilience. Played by Kevin Hagen, who died of esophageal cancer in 2005. Nellie Olson, Alison Arngrim, has a sophisticated, elegant taste, but behaves selfishly and longs for everyone to look at her, because of which sometimes she can come into conflict with other people. It behaves capriciously and is capable of acting insidiously. Almanzo James Wilder, Dean Butler, is a rather charming man who knows how to act decisively. He is able to show care for both people and animals, which was especially noticeable in his work on the farm. He also characterized by a display of responsibility. Albert Quinn Ingalls has an excellent intellect, can handle many things quite skillfully, and knows how best to overcome difficult situations. He demonstrates curiosity at many points and doesn't neglect the help of others. Reverend Robert Eldon is a balanced person who clearly adheres to moral principles and is able to show compassion. He knows how to soberly assess the situation, make informed decisions. Played by Debs Greer, who died in 2007 of kidney and heart ailments. Isaiah Edwards has a distinctive beard and a strong build, and there is little to scare him. He has a sharp mind, loves sarcastic jokes, and is capable of doing a noble deed. May show vulnerability. Played by Victor French, who died of lung cancer in 1989. Jonathan Garvey positions himself as an open person who is not devoid of perseverance and actively practices mutual assistance. He's not used to lying or deceiving people, played by Marilyn Olsen, who died in 2010 from malignant pleural mesothelioma. Eva Beadle is a rather simple-minded woman who doesn't like to impose herself on others, but is not without good-heartedness, thanks to which she is loved and respected by others. She knows how to show solidarity. The role is performed by Charlotte Stewart. Charles Ingalls is a sensible man, not lacking in resilience to life's difficulties, but at the same time also kind-hearted. He's a devoted man who can take care of his loved ones, played by Michael Landon, who died of pancreatic and liver cancer in 1991. Hester Sue Terhune, Kathy Lester, gets along well with members of the Ingalls family and can help with advice if needed. She respects other people regardless of their origin and is able to show compassion and perceives all obstacles with her inherent fortitude. Alice Garvey is legally married to Harvey, distinguished by heightened emotionality, and she can be quite cheerful, but in difficulties shows some eccentricity. Always tries to treat people with friendliness and warmth. The role is performed by Hershey Parody. Nancy Olsen, Alison Belson, is in a relationship with Harriet. She tends to act self-assertive, wants to be the center of attention, and have a certain status in society. But also learning from her mistakes, she has become more kind-hearted and considerate of others. Adam Kendall has shown a romantic interest in Mary. He has a good predisposition for music, and although he is deprived of the ability to see, he is well educated and plays the piano beautifully, shows extreme willpower. Grace Snyder Edwards, Bonnie Bartlett, is the epitome of kindness and gentleness. She actively participates in social life, is characterized by affability and is not lacking in female solidarity, skilled in first aid and knows how to deal properly with illness. James Cooper, Jason Bateman, knows how to build relationships with other people and show concern for their problems, is able to adequately perceive changes and quickly merge into the environment, and is used to finding something positive in every situation. John Carter doesn't seek to gain fame or be recognized by the public, and he has more mundane goals and devotes more time to caring for his family. He is a hard-working person, picky and able to perform heavy physical work. The role was played by Stan Ivor. Jenny Wilder is well acquainted with the Ingalls family. She's a rather free-spirited girl who strives to make her own decisions and is not afraid to follow her father everywhere, even if it can be dangerous. Has a good intelligence, played by Shannon Doherty. Eliza Jane Wilder is a blood relative of Almanza. She is attentive to her work responsibilities, quite neat and able to be strict, but at the same time, she also has a rather sensual nature and is able to show understanding. The role is played by Lucy Lee Flipping. Sarah Reed Carter has a balanced character and an inner core. She has an optimistic nature, thanks to which she often inspires people and also inspires hope for a better future, able to support loved ones in difficult times. The role is played by Pamela Roylance. Johnny Johnson, Mitch Vogel, became part of the Charles Ingalls family and got along well with Laura. Under really difficult life circumstances for him, he can show some rebelliousness, but he's good-natured, energetic, and knows how to communicate well with peers. Jonathan volunteers to be a hermit near Walnut Grove. He is distinguished by insight, knows how to show understanding to someone else's problem, and can calmly explain something to a person or help to cope with feelings. The role is performed by Ernest Borgnine. Alicia Sanderson Edwards is related to Sarah and has had good friendships with both Mary and Laura. She knows how to be attentive to others and steadfastly perceives life's difficulties, no matter how difficult they are. The role is played by Kyle Richards. Laura Ingalls has a lively look and is not without courage. She is open to communication, knows how to show independence in making decisions, and is not afraid of difficulties, but decisively overcomes it, strives to find herself. Played by Melissa Gilbert. Eric Schiller. He is one of the students of the local school, where he became the best speller thanks to his talents. He has a modest and vulnerable nature, especially upset if his family is hurt. Played by Ike Eisenman, who died of renal failure in 2012. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.